Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. You already know what it is here. Baked God, your boy. And we're going to be talking about something a little different, not the classic alpha today. We're going to be talking about Gooniez Gang, as you guys read in the title. If you don't know who Gooniez Gang is, they were this like pretty big NFT, and they released today. They have a very good amount of following, 150,000 followers on Twitter, and a lot of people backing it up, a lot of people talking about it. Usually like mainly big influencers saying this is like gonna be huge, get on this. A lot of videos, a lot of tweets about Gooniez Gang. And basically what happened was they dropped today and it was just complete, like it was terrible. They had very high gas. They had a lot of people in their whitelist couldn't mint, and they basically posted about it like we're sold out. Like it was a good thing. Like they did a really good job. Like look at this engagement. They had a huge amount of following. Everyone loved this art of like the duck in 3D. It was very detailed, but like this kind of unprofessional project, they're always like rug pulls. If they're not professional, they don't know what they're doing. And what gave me the sign that this project wasn't professional is that they asked a question on one of their tweets. This one: if you could only have one NFT, what would it be? And in the comments, someone said hate beast, and they just said trash. You're not, like, as a project, supposed to say anything about any other project. That's just completely, first of all, unprofessional. Unless you're working with them and you have, like, you're giving away an whitelist or an NFT or something, you're not supposed to say, like, you're not supposed to call another project trash. So that was my first time when I saw this. I was like, this is a little weird, This is very unprofessional and something that I've never seen in another project, like, basically FUD, a project as big as Hate Beast is, to be honest, to try and make their project seem like they're better, And that was my first reason. And the second one is this following. It didn't come from other people saying, wow, this is so good. It came from two things. Number one was their own hype. Gooniez Gang said, we're amazing, we're this. They brought up their own hype, and people like feared of not being on their train, which is why they got this big of a following, They didn't have like a beautiful design, a nice professional. They would post stuff like this: the gang is strong, like let's go, stuff like that. And I don't really, when I see stuff like that, it's pretty weak, You do the work and let the people talk about how good it is. Like projects like Invisible Friends, we're gonna make interfaces. They don't post like, look how good our art is, let's go. They just do what they have to do, and they let the community decide, this is really cool, we like this. And then the second thing, a lot of influencers were talking about this and posting it. Like, and when this happens, it's almost always paid promotion. Like, Gooniez Gang will pay people to be like, alright, post about us, make videos about us. And a lot of YouTubers, almost all of them, were posting about Gooniez Gang. And Gooniez isn't anything like special for everyone to be posting about. So that's when I kind of like started to think this might be a rug pull. And it wasn't like a rug pull, like they didn't leave, but it's not going well. Like, their floor right now is not what you expected something that hype to be. Where is it? Right here. 0.37 floor is very weak for something as big as this. And you immediately go to the comments, and it's just all FUD. People can't mint. This guy, Amir Hussein, he was pretty big. He did paid promotion with them, and he asked to remove his name, and they didn't. There's plenty of others who also did paid promotion, and the thing about the way that the NFT space is moving right now, this is really bad. Because if someone new to the NFT space trusts another person to give them good advice, and they're only giving that advice because they were paid to, the new people are going to lose a lot of money. Like, if you don't do your own research, which I understand, and you like trust someone else to do your research, that's what these big influencers are for. You trust them to do research for you, and you believe what they say. You do like a little bit of your own. So if everyone's talking about Gooniez gang, wow, you go to look at it, wow, this is cool art, I'm gonna invest in it, I'm gonna spend time trying to get a whitelist. But in reality, behind the scenes, it's just artificial hype. And we saw this not in the same exact way, but Pixelmon, this hype came from the idea that there would be like a game instantly, you know? That's all, like, the founder, Cyber, all he said was, I can't leak what's coming, but it's crazy, trust me, this is gonna be insane. And they gave like a little bit of like teasers like these, and wow, like it looks good, it looks like a Pokemon game in an NFT. So people were like fighting for the spots, and he made it very scarce by only dropping like invite links very rarely. People were staying up in the middle of the night to get onto this. And then when it comes to mint date, like he didn't have the price for the Dutch auction. He just made it up. He said we're going with 3 ETH, and people were willing to pay 3 ETH because they thought this was going to be huge. And then afterwards he goes, oh, here's the demo you could play for now. We're going to start working on the game now. Like, you can't do that. Like, imagine if I go like, alright, buy this new Call of Duty game, it's going to be the sickest thing you've ever played in your life. And then after you buy it, you're like, alright, listen, here's the demo, but all the money that we funded will be used to make the game, so you might be able to play it later. Like, it's not right to charge people that much if you don't have something prepared. And that's why I think artificial hype is a very, very bad thing. I don't want to say Hatebeast did the same thing, but Hatebeast was not as big and not as good looking as it should be. I personally don't love the Hatebeast art, and I think a lot of people agree with me, but I've been saying this from like a long time. Hatebeast just like was so like cocky, like, yeah, we're Hatebeast, we're gonna be the biggest, we're gonna be the best. They made it extremely hard to get on the whitelist. They told their whitelisters to not list for 30 days. You can't do that as a project. Tell the people that are buying your project what to do or not to do with your NFT. There's like small signs that you see where it's like, alright, we can't really live up to what we've created, and a lot of people are depending on us, so we're gonna try and make it seem like we're doing the right thing, but make it scarce so that the price goes up. And then there you go, the price went up. But we saw a little drop with Hatebeast, and rightfully so. I can't get with this art. I really can't. So that was my little spiel and rant about these 3 projects being a little bit overhyped, and how to avoid that. Like I said, it's not easy as a newcomer, because you're hearing all this different information, and you just go and you see the number, 100,000, 200,000. Wow, a lot of people want this. This is gonna be good. But you have to think about, what are the founders doing, and is it like real hype, like really nice art? Like, we take Invisible Friends. This is like rightfully deserved. Like, you see this and you're like, wow, this is really nice. They're dropping different. They're dropping hints, teasers, different like 1-for-1s left and right. They're never saying like, wow, we're Invisible Friends, even though like they're that big. Same thing with, we're gonna make interfaces. Same exact thing. No roadmap, no promises, just vibes. That's it. And you let the people decide that it's good. This is what NFT projects should be like. You know, not saying we're gonna be this, we're gonna be that, and then not live up to it. So hopefully you guys learn to do your own research and not fall for the whole paid promotion, influencer scams. Pretty much, it's literally a scam, because if you're putting your money and expecting something that's not promised, it's a scam. So just shows to always do your own research. Always go to their Twitter and see what you can find out about the project, the people. If they're doxxed, it's a good sign that it's not a rug pull. But if they're not doxxed, you're taking a very big risk. You're taking a very big risk in choosing to invest in it. So yeah, that's all I got to say, guys. Take it easy.